We are live, just as I said. I was going to find one of these days during the week to continue the conversation that we had over the weekend about getting the bag versus securing the bag. This is part 4. My name is the one, that only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, one of the original road warlords, and as always, bringing you the knowledge and dropping the science in this industry of what we call trucking. As you come in, as always, check and make sure that the audio and stuff is working correctly. If it's the first time that you're on the channel, I welcome you. Subscribe to my channel. And all right, Brother Andrews, hey, what's going on? You still at the house? We are talking about getting the bag versus securing the bag. We are at part 4 and stuff. And so, where I left off was I was talking about why we as men, while we as men and stuff, you're just chilling. Okay, all right. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I was talking about, the difference between getting the bag versus securing the bag. I was talking about with the women. Why is it more why women can secure the bag versus logistics, what's going on with you? Why women can secure a bag and stuff versus a men. So, we see now and stuff, some more, so we got some more men that are up here on the chopping block and stuff because of the fall of man, right? The fall of man is sexual access. We don't want to treat sexual access as a business. And because of us not wanting to treat it as a business, we see so many men that are falling by the wayside now. You got Paul Pierce, he done lost his job. He lost his job and stuff where SportsCenter was paying him almost $200,000 a month. He was making almost $200,000 a month being a sportcaster. Yep, Deshawn Watson. Yep, I was about to speak on him and stuff. Deshawn Watson, he's on the chopping block. He's on the chopping block now and stuff. Things ain't looking too good for him. Who's another? It's a guy named Chris Smith. Chris Smith, he works with that guy and stuff on Fox News that does the brokering and stuff like that. It talks about where you should go with stocks and stuff like that. His business is very Christian oriented, right? His business is very Christian oriented and stuff. And so Chris Smith got caught having an affair, right? He got caught having an affair. So what his wife did, his wife went to the job and told on him. And he lost his job. He lost his job and stuff. And so, that's, you're in investments and stocks. And you're also working for a business, again, it's very Christian oriented. So what the rules and regulations and stuff is set in there, because it was a woman that was working there. I believe she got pregnant. And there was no, she wasn't married and stuff. You can't have premarital sex. You can't have premarital sex and stuff if you're working for this guy and stuff. So, she was let go. But see, that's the thing there. It's a contract. It's a contract that's based upon a very Christian-oriented business. But, yeah, Chris Hogan. That's who I was thinking about. Chris Hogan, not Chris Smith. Appreciate it, Chase. Now, yeah, Chris Hogan. Chris Hogan got caught. Mr. B, what's going on? Chris Hogan, he got caught and stuff, man. So see, that's what I'm saying. It's just, every single time you turn around and stuff, man, it's like the fall of man. And the fall of man is that they don't know how to. We as men do not know how to create. We can do business on any other thing and stuff, but then the very thing that we should be doing business on, we don't know how to do it. So, if I'm a criticize and stuff, like I said, I always use myself as an example. I tell guys and stuff all the time, especially those in my family. If you're not married to a woman, right? Well, first of all, it's a series of stuff that I go through. Kind of, it's like, well, okay, Rooster, you're 40 years old and you don't have any children, right? Because I understood from a young age, right, that I was going to be doing this job right here for a living, and that I wasn't going to be somebody's baby daddy. I wasn't going to be somebody's baby daddy. I understood this from the riff. When I see what men was going through and stuff, you know, they bringing children into the world, they having problems trying to, you know, see their kids and stuff like that. They talking about child support. They talking about child support, putting them through the ring and stuff like that. Technicalities with paying child support. I understood this going into this as a young person. I knew even as a young man, right? I was always offered the opportunity to have sex, you know, but I'm like, no, I'm not playing into that. I'm not playing into that and stuff, you know, cause I got my whole future to look up to. And I don't have time to be sitting there, you know, trying to be with the cool kids or whatever and stuff like that, trying to have sexual access to people. And I'm like, you know, hey, look, what's your business? What's your business? What's your ambition? What's your goals? That goes over a lot of people's head. That's how I knew I was different. That's how I knew I was different. I like, man, that there's no way I'm gonna get caught up in this. It's too easy not to. But you know, what happened over time is that, you see, in these relationships, the fact that we don't sit there and set things up as a business, sometimes you're going to be forced to be into a relationship that you don't want to be into, a business partnership, so to speak. Like, you know, a lot of people got problems with polygamy and polyandrous, right? With men dating multiple women and multiple women, men dating multiple women and women dating multiple men. But you're going to be forced into that relationship whether you like it or not, because people don't know how to be honest. They don't know how to be honest and stuff, because we're on a sense of so-called morality, right? You know, everybody wants to be on this Christian train, right? But they can't if you ask them to give you the 10 commandments, they couldn't do it. They treat everything like a business and stuff. And so, you know, like I said, when you look at it, you can see, well, what's the benefit, right? Any business that you go into, you're asking the question, well, what's the benefit? If you're going to sit there and work, right? And you're going to go into any business, what's the benefits and stuff that's in there? Because, you know, we as men, we can always talk about how the women and stuff are winning. Like, well, you know what? Shoot, she got the child and she's paying child support. And, you know, if I marry her and stuff like that, then she gets the house and the car and all this other stuff here. Now, we're talking to men of business, men that know how to go out here and produce and create content and context. But then we see the issues and stuff that we go through, right? The fall of man. And we're trying to say that we as men can't collectively come together to come up with some kind of, come up with a solution to the problem and stuff that faces us as men. Because I can guarantee you is that if men got together and started treating sexual access as a business, a lot of your problems and stuff, man, will cease. Well, the court, you know, you talking about family courts and all this other stuff. So you trying to tell me with all these men out here, right, they have all these degrees in law, and these people, you know, these men that are in positions of law and stuff, and they're getting caught too, by the way. Doesn't matter whether you're the lowest of the low, or whether you're the highest of the high. You have men that are getting caught in these positions and stuff, and then we're not coming together collectively to say, okay, let's do this as a business. But the women can do it. The women can do it. You're sitting over here a man with millions of dollars. You're a man with millions of dollars and you're calling yourself high value. You're a high value man, and then you get with this woman that has this mentality and stuff that, you know, like it's already suspect from the beginning. You know that it has a very suspect surrounding, but you see, you're clouded, your judgment is clouded by the fact that you want sexual access and stuff. You're committing an act that's going to bring life into this world, and the consequences that come behind it, you just throw caution to the wind, right? And you got millions of dollars on top of that, and then you want to hail yourself as being a man of high value, and then you go into the court system and they're awarding custody of your child to this woman that doesn't even have $1,000 in the bank account. Every piece of money that she has is coming from you because of the child that she had by you and stuff, rather than saying, okay, well, you know, I'm the one with the mass fortunes and stuff like that, so I think that the best interest of the child and stuff should be with me, right? The woman, you know, you're not going to charge the woman child support, right? You don't see men going up here and taking women up for child support. They ain't going to social service and saying, well, since I got custody of the child, you know, men aren't doing that collectively. You know what I'm saying? You get custody of the child and stuff, and that's that. Okay, well, the mother sets something up. She comes to see the child and stuff like that, you know, and the scenario is almost the same. It's like, well, you know, the child can stay over there as long as they want to, and there's no more issues about custody and saying, well, she kept the child too long and all that stuff there. Oh, well, you know, I got custody of the child, and that's that. But we're still going to be co-parenting. This is on the aspect of the men. The ones that fight anyway and stuff. But, you know, for the men that don't fight, you're sitting over here with millions of dollars and stuff and then talking about, oh, well, you know what? Man, this a messed up system, ain't it? I got to sit there and pay $20,000 and $30,000 a month for child support. But then you'll go into the strip club. You'll go to the strip club and to all these places. You know, you just make it rain. You throwing up hundreds of thousands of dollars and stuff in there, but you're not going to go and set up some representation for you to get custody of your children because, again, you're the money maker. You're the money maker and stuff, right? You know, you call yourself trying to secure the bag or whatever. You know, you're all up on the social media and all these other places advertising about, you know, the certain cars that you have and the clothing and the big mansions or whatever. But then when it comes to your child, you're mad because you got to pay all this money. Oh, the woman's just messed up. No, you're messed up. As a man, you're messed up. Because the reality is, and you know this, is that men don't want to do anything. They don't want anything to do with the woman or the child either. Because if you're moving for the best interest of the child, and stuff, right, then you'll get custody. You got millions of dollars. Okay. The child's gonna need food, clothing, and shelter. So I still got to work to provide that and stuff like that. So, okay, stuff don't work out between me and the woman. That's fine. You're still the mother, right? But you're still the mother. But the thing is that, you know, I'm the one that's holding the bag. So, you know, my child is going to have a top 8 education. They're going to need, you know, they're going to need this, that, or whatever. But I already got these things provided with myself. I don't need to go or, you know, supply life for a child and stuff. You know, you're the caretaker. You know, you're the caretaker and stuff, right? So I got to sit over here and give you millions of dollars, and my child is practically paying rent. It's giving you this lavish lifestyle and stuff. You know, okay, well, my child got to be riding around and, you know, in a G-Wagon or an S5 Benz or whatever and stuff like that. You got to be one that's driving it. No, I got all these things and stuff here. Because regardless of which, there's no college or class that you go to say, yeah, this is what you have to do in order to be a father. How do you secure the bag, Mr. DL? Like I'm explaining it. Men have to step up and look at what is the fall of man. What is the biggest issues and stuff that we're having as men? And the problems that we're having as men is the fact that we do not come together collectively to talk about our issues that affect us globally, right? And then when we do and stuff, we want to sit there and fake the funk. We want to fake the funk and stuff and act like, okay, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that and stuff. Okay, the biggest problem we're having right now is sexual access. Some practical steps. Okay, well, I can speak practically. I can speak practically and stuff, but you know, some of the things and stuff that I might offer might go over people's heads. I'm telling you, number one, treat sexual access as a business. Treat sexual access as a business. Now all of a sudden, oh, I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do that. You can treat everything else like a business. But then when it comes to sexual access, the very thing and stuff that you're risking life and limb for, now all of a sudden I can't do that. I can't do that. You can't look at the nature itself and stuff and say, okay, well look, let me make some real life decisions, because okay, if I'm gonna go in this lease program, right? All right, Mr. Little, thank you. Yeah, thank you too, sir. I'm gonna go into this lease program and stuff. So what's the first thing people are talking about? You know, we're all up here on social media talking about, well, look, we need to stay away from these lease programs and stuff. Or if you're gonna be in it, right? Let's talk practically about this lease program. What I say, don't get comfortable. I'm not saying don't go in there, right? Because everybody's situation is different. We're not born with silver spoons in our mouths and stuff, right? But if you have the opportunity to go into this program and get the money, get the money. Don't go in there and stuff and then just get comfortable because you got this nice truck. Okay, well, your business plan is for you to acquire those things to go into business for yourself, right? And so in the midst of doing that, they may be providing things and stuff that's for you, but you know, you don't get comfortable with it because you know that truck ultimately isn't going to give you any kind of you're leasing a truck, but that's not ownership. They're charging you $9,000 a week. When you got trucks that are out here, case in point, the Kenworth W900 from Lone Mountain, right? The Kenworth W900 from Lone Mountain. That's the second best truck that there is out here in the industry. And that truck is only costing you, it's costing you $28. The truck costs you $28.50 a week. I mean, $28.50 a month, right? $28.50 a month. So we do the math. That's $32,000. That's $32,500. You take $32,500 divided by 52, they'll give you $657 a week. And you got guys out here that's paying $900 for a daggone Freightliner Cascadia that's not going to hold any kind of value, because in 5 years the truck ain't gonna charge how much. A Freightliner Cascadia in 5 years is probably what 19, 22,000, something like that. You know, Kenworth W900. Kenworth W9. Now, mind you, this is the same truck you're paying $900 a week for in the lease program, but then the Kenworth W900, oh well, $28.50. Oh man, the payments are too high on that truck. But you'll get in the lease program and pay these people $900 a week to get in that truck, and you'll get comfortable with it. You'll go and make every single excuse in the book and stuff as to say, well, what can I do to cut down on some of this unneeded overhead, right? I can get this same truck and alleviate some of the costs and stuff, because it's not going to anything except to somebody's pocket. So when we're talking about business, we can see these things, and then when we put this information out there, see people get in there, oh man, no, that's not happening to me. First thing they go do is start showing pay stubs. Oh well, hey look, Brewster, look at this. I'm making $6,000 a week over here in this lease program. I'm making $6,000. I'm making $7,000 a week over in this lease program. Why do I need to get out of it? That's with me in this truck making $900 a week. Paying them $900 a week. Paying all this for this insurance and stuff. Okay, you having this conversation with me now, and I'm talking about that. Well, there's a better way to do the same thing and stuff that you're doing, right? So why don't you take that money that you're making and go get your credit fixed? Oh man. That goes over people's heads and stuff, right? So then you look at those same individuals a year later, and now the lease program ain't working out for them, and all this money that they was talking about that they was making and stuff, right? They done squandered it. And they right back at square one all over again. They getting in somebody else's lease program, and they trying to tell you and I that this is the way you need to go. This is the way you need to go. Hold up. Let's see. Y'all got some, let's see. I agree. Sex relations have a cost, time, cost, attention away from revenue building activities. Men tend to shoulder the majority bills in cohabitation situations. But okay, let's see. Brandon, my mechanic just charged me $31 in repair. What the heck happened to you and your truck while you had to pay $3,100? Man, that's crazy. $3,100. I can't even think of nothing. I can't even think of nothing that you gotta. Okay, I'm back again. Let's see. A female would say that there is more to a happy life than finances. They say the companionship is a part of mental and emotional health, that having a sound broad is discussion problems is healthy. Okay, see here. All right, here's the thing here. We are having problem as men. Women got that stuff down pat. So it's not an issue of cohabitation or us saying that we need to talk to women. We need to evaluate ourselves as men, because women already got that stuff down pat. They can tell you anything. They can tell you anything and stuff, but they already got that stuff down pat. Case in point, we can use any example, and you will always see a unifying factor with the women. Even in these lease, you don't see women up here having problems with these lease programs. You don't see women up here having problems with these lease programs and stuff. Like I said, you look at Low Shine Parks, right? And look how long it took for him to get his stuff set up. Look at Jay Rich. And then I want you to look at not just Jay Rich, but you look at most of these female YouTubers and stuff, right? If they're talking about getting the truck, they're talking about getting the truck, getting the authority, if they're talking about getting any kind of business that's associated, not with trucking, but anything in general, they always secure the bag. They're always securing the bag. Because when they get up here and stuff, prime example, like I said, I'm going live. If a female YouTuber went live and stuff, y'all will be over there. And she ain't got to be talking about nothing. She ain't got to be talking about nothing, because you already see from the illustration. You already see from the illustration and stuff, right? Look at how they post things. I'm not up here and stuff in any kind. I'm not all GQ, I'm not all GQ to post up or none of that stuff there. But like I said, I see them because it's recommended. And every time it's recommended, you look at the thumbnail, it's always a certain pose. They get a certain amount of views and stuff, and then what are they talking about? They're not talking about business on the aspect of where you can get information, because they know most men are watching. They're just giving you what you want to be entertained. But when it starts talking about the business, when it's talking about the dollars and securing the bag, they know they have a code of conduct that they keep amongst the women. They keep that amongst the women. Yeah, they'll do collaborations and stuff with you and everything if they know that you got a high view base, right? They'll do a collaboration with you if you got a high view base. Because once they're associated with you over there and stuff, right? Then they grab that, they bring that right on over there. And they ain't got to be talking about nothing. Or they can be talking about the same thing of what I'm talking about. But when it comes to the women, the thing is that when it comes to securing the bag, they're not going to get that information out there, not for free. You're not going to see them get up here and get live and tell you how to secure that bag. They're going to tell you, okay, listen, follow me on this right here and stuff. Go on my Patreon page, go on my OnlyFans page, or any other page where you got to sit there and spend some money. They have a international code of conduct. International code of conduct. We don't have that. We do things, we sit there, we do things and stuff like that. And, even though we know that there's consequences to the actions and stuff of which we take, we know the consequences, we don't care. The women on the other hand and stuff, they understand if they get up there and start giving up information like securing the bag, they know that there's going to be some consequences behind it, and they're going to deal with the women and stuff as such. They're going to deal with them as such. Anything and stuff dealing with business. Anything dealing with business. It even go and And it even goes so far and stuff, man. That's why this whole transgender thing, this transgender LGBTQ, all that stuff there, it's even in that too. It's even in that too and stuff. Because they say, okay, well, okay, I'm gender neutral. I'm gender neutral and stuff. But let somebody and stuff that was a man or that was born a man and stuff, they know that representation. We got to call it for what it is. We got to call it for what it is and stuff. Is that, now, case in point, Malik Yoba. Malik Yoba. You ain't heard or seen from him since when they went up there on the Breakfast Club. Prime example. Like I said, they talk about the same thing and stuff, but if it's a woman representation, right? If it's a woman representation, oh well, it's all eyes and stuff focus in. But when it's the men that's taking the charge and stuff like that, they shut that down real quick. Hold up, y'all got some more stuff up here. What's up, B Smooth? Let's see. Yeah, you do. They just not posting it. I see many female YouTubers with lease issues. Okay, yeah. They don't, but look, they're not gonna have the same lease issues that we as men have. They'll put. Okay, all right, there we go. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. Let me take some of these comments and stuff. Let's see. You know what time it is. Let's see. It's multiple women on YouTube that had issues with lease and stuff. I met some offline. The numbers are in the 100 men there will tell their issues for every one female. Okay, yeah, right. Let's see. 50 years of traditional men will be extinct. No. I'll go. I'm gonna get into that and stuff. I'm gonna answer that right there. Let's see. Chase Andrews, right? Secure. Yeah, they know how to secure the bag and stuff. Secure that slaughterhouse. Absolutely. All right. Let's see, Brandon. What's going on with your truck? Okay. New starter, new batteries, new alternator, new oil pan. Hold on. New oil pan, gas cab shocks. New cab airbags, new air compressor. Yep, that will cost you about $31. You went and got all that stuff done at one time. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that mechanic isn't having a heart attack and stuff, man. You overloaded him with so much stuff, cause usually when I go to the shop, I get them one thing and that's it. I might have a slew of stuff. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take this over to TA and get this done here, and then I'm gonna go to the Loves and get this done because you overload their circuit, boy. They sitting there like, good gracious, man. They'll charge you for all that stuff, but then they ain't did nothing to your truck. Oh, you got some more stuff. New grill, new mirrors, new coolant reservoir. What the heck did you do? Run your truck in a ditch? Man, Jesus, you done changed. Man, the only thing you ain't put on the truck and stuff is tires and a paint job. Man. Nothing better. I'm telling you, get all that stuff. Nothing better not have. In fact, you know what, Brandon? When you get all that stuff done, send me a picture of the truck, man. You got to post that up. You got to post that up, man. I don't know what you must have ran that truck into a tree or a ditch or something, man. Good gracious of life. Mr. Turner, what's going on with you? All right, be smooth. What you got? Resale of a Pete Kenworth for overrated 5-6 miles versus the Cascadia 7-9 5 years, 120,000 miles. Money difference average out the same when it comes out to fuel savings versus resale value. Right. Thing is that you talking about Cadillacs. You talking about Cadillacs, BMWs. You talking about the Cadillac, the BMW, the what else? The Lexus, all these luxury cars and stuff that's coming out right now and stuff, right? Cars are what, about $90,000, $100,000 and stuff like that. In a few years, you could probably see them up there on Facebook Market selling for about $2,000, $3,000. You know, it's just it's a preference and stuff, man. You like what you like. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, it's just you like what you like and stuff, man. 'Cause I ain't gonna even lie. I said, man, you know, dude, I was about to sit there. I was sitting there and stuff. I was debating with Lone Mountain and stuff. I said, man, you know, I ought to get me one of those Pro Stars, right? I said, forget getting that W900. I'm gonna go get that Pro Star, right? 'Cause heck, the Pro Star is what they want, $3,000 down, $900 a month. I'm like, shoot, screw it. You know, I mean, 2016 still got some warranty on and stuff like that. I know how the whole thing works. Yeah, let me just go there and get that Pro Star and stuff. But I'm like, man, it's just, dude, I'm always. You just get to a point where you just like what you like, man. 19 years in the game, it's time to kind of treat yourself out a little bit, you know. I'm gonna stay out here and stuff like that. I'm gonna do the thing. Don't get me wrong. I love my Cascading. I love my Cascading. But, you know, I got the opportunity to get, you know, I always said if I had the opportunity to get a W9 or Peterbilt and stuff, I said, screw it, I'm gonna go and get one. You know. Just time to replace stuff. Man, shoot. Jack, you ain't replacing, you rebuilding. You rebuilding, man. What you got? Let's see. Used trucks are worth it if you buy the right one and have access to a hood mechanic. Not everyone has the access. Only mechanics near me has a black price and white price. Not working for me. Yeah, I mean, it's, if you're going, like I said, if you're gonna be in the game and stuff, man, you know, there's some spots you can go to and stuff like that, and they gonna work out deals a little bit better and stuff like that. You know, they see you coming, they already know. Okay, well, hey, okay, they treat you one way and stuff, and then some people gonna treat you another way. That's just business and how it works. You know, that's just business and how it works and stuff. I mean, what can I say? Let's see, Brandon, you want 30,000. You want 30,000 when you sell the truck with the rebuild. Live once, Rooster. A new W9 will cost the same as maintain a pre-emission one based on people I spoke with. Yeah, you know, it's, yeah, I weighed the pros and cons up. I weighed the pros and cons up and stuff, man. And so I'm just, you know. Yeah, I weighed up the pros and cons and stuff, man. I'm just, dude, it comes to a point, man, you know, at first and stuff, I mean, you know, it's just like how you said, you know, when you live as a minimalist, right? When you live as a minimalist, then, you know, a lot of things and stuff don't bother you. You see what I'm saying? You know, a lot of stuff don't bother you. You know, it's like, well, hey, you understand, you know, you understand the aspect of a Cadillac and, you know, all the luxury cars and stuff. It's like, well, you know, you're getting it for, but what are you getting it for? You know, what are you getting it for? So, you know, as a minimalist, it's like, you know, you could take care of things and stuff, man. You could take care of things and stuff a lot more comfortably. You know, everybody's looking around at you saying, daggone, be smooth. Don't you drive a truck? Yeah, you know, you big, you know, you truck drive and stuff, you big money. So, you know, you might have a certain car and stuff, and they probably expecting you to have you know, have a luxury car, have a top of the line brand new car and stuff. And the thing is, you know, that's probably their preference, and that's the reason why, you know, they're probably having some money issues and stuff right now. You know, they stay in an apartment, you got a house. That, you know, that's the difference why, you know, if you want to shut down and stuff like that, you can shut down. They can't do it. They got to get up and go to work every day. Because you understand the importance of the dollar and where you're going to send your dollar to. You understand, okay, yeah, it's better for me to take this money that I have and turn it into capital and start investing in it rather than just going to some strip club or some, you know, giving it to some woman or something like that and everything. You know, I ain't getting caught up in all the issues. Let's see what you got now. Your mechanic charge you $80 an hour. Yeah, you better keep him with all that stuff you bought. with all that stuff you bought, cause man, if you would have took it anywhere else and stuff, man, you probably hey Rooster, I'm about to spend $15,000-$20,000 to get all that stuff done. You about to spend let's see, just saw 75,000 shop bill from a guy pre-missions W9. I was like, oh hell no, you right. 75,000, but see, you know, the thing is, them guys and stuff that do that, they know how to make the money, you know, and that's the way it's always been, you know. When they get those trucks and stuff like that, they take them to competitions, and stuff like that. They know how to make that money back. So see, 75,000, they ain't got no problem taking the truck over there to Pittsburgh Power and tell them, okay, listen, go and turn this thing up, right? Go and turn this thing up and stuff, because I got to be the biggest, the baddest, and the fastest and stuff out here on the highway. You know, we understand this ain't NASCAR and stuff, but they can do that. They can do that. I'm just not in that. But DL and stuff, I mean, you gotta understand is that we're in a position where we're talking about, all right, when it comes to women, right? We're playing stupid. We play stupid when it comes to women, and they playing stupid right along with us. You know, we playing stupid and they playing stupid right along with us, and that's a very dangerous game to be playing stupid. We know what the situation is and stuff, but you know, we got to call it for what it is. The thing, a lot of this stuff that goes on is our own fault. It's our fault. It ain't the woman's fault, because the woman is reactive. She's reactionary. The men are actionary. See, we can't afford, you know, we as men know we can't afford to mess up. Not one time. We can't afford to mess up and stuff, but then we'll go right on out there and do it. And then and we all shocked now when the shoe done failed. We already know that we already know what we're doing and stuff is going to consist of putting you in dangerous territory. These men know that. And stuff, but they don't be they you know, it's not a business. Oh well, you know what? Hey, I just went out there and did my thing, and that's that. And then you trust this person. You over here, a man with millions of dollars. You trust this person to sit there and just say, okay, well, that's between us. No, we're not hypnotized. No, we are not hypnotized. I just told you. I said, man, we play stupid, and women play stupid right along with us. We ain't hypnotized. If we hypnotize, we fooling ourselves. Ain't nobody else fool. We just fooling ourselves. And we can fix the issue. We can fix the issue and stuff, you know, like I said. But we call ourselves the head of households, gods and kings and creators and all this other stuff. But then, okay, when it comes to the woman, I don't know what to do. She about to take everything from me. She about to take everything from me. I'm about to sit, you know. You know what you was doing when you seen that woman. You already know what your intention and stuff was. But the whole business, it's just something about the business. It just shuts off right there. The whole business just shuts off, and then you go, you do your thing, and then all of a sudden, man, these women out here and stuff. These hoes ain't loyal. We men are just stupid. That's what it is. And we got to start calling stuff for what it is, because when you in denial of something, you're never gonna change. You're never gonna change and stuff. But when we start admitting as men and stuff, man, this is what we do, this is our behavior, and this counterproductive phone calls are gonna start and stuff. And all right, I'm back. Okay. I'm back. Okay. You see what I'm saying? When You know, if you have, you know, the only way you're going to break yourself from the addiction of anything that you have, you got to first admit the fact that you have a problem. Them the only ones that are going to break themselves from the addiction. Because when you admit that you have a problem, that's when you're going to implement a solution. That's when you're going to implement a solution. Listen, I got 20 people in here. I got 20 people in here and 3 likes. I got 20 people in here and 3 likes and stuff, man. Come on. I'm sitting over here dropping this hot fire. Because I'm gonna tell you this and stuff, man. You know, if I was a woman and stuff, and no shots against them and stuff, man, I bet you I have more likes. I probably have more likes than views. I have more likes than views. But come on, man, we gotta get these likes up. Gotta get these likes up and stuff, man. 20 people in here and stuff, man. 8 likes. Come on. We up here breaking this science and stuff down and everything. That's the thing I'm saying. You know, we got to keep reminding ourselves and stuff of what we got to do. If you like my content, if you like my information, you know what you got to do to get the algorithms up. Get the likes up. Get the likes up and stuff, man. I mean, you know, why is it so hard and stuff just to hit that button? Just hit the button. You know, oh, we got so many and stuff. I ain't trying. Look, I'm gonna try to get everybody to comment. It's just I got more of them coming in. Let's see. Josh said I'm stupid for paying $1,500 a month for insurance. Laugh out loud for my authority. Okay, well, does Josh have his own authority? Can Josh give you the one-on-ones and stuff about where you can go to get better insurance and stuff instead of paying $1,500 a week? I mean, $1,500 a month. That's the thing there and stuff. I'm like, you know, we can criticize, right? We can criticize each other's stuff. Just make sure that your criticism is constructive. Because if all they saying and stuff is that they stupid, you know, oh well, you stupid. Okay, all right. If I'm stupid, then where am I supposed to go to get a better rate? Because obviously you know something that I don't. Obviously, you know something that I don't and stuff. And the thing is, if they can't come back with nothing, then you already know where they stand. Because you can't talk business to everybody. That's the sad truth and stuff. This is why we're in the position that we're in right now. Because even though we know what the situation is. Okay, I got 20 likes for my. Okay, all right. Okay, I'll roll with that. You know. The sad fact is and stuff is that, you know, the thing is that we're gonna sit when it comes to, like I said, when it comes to our situation and stuff, like I said, you know, we're gonna criticize, we criticize. Just make sure it's constructive. That's all. Just make sure it's constructive, okay? You know, hey, look, if the lease program and stuff is bad, then give me the one-on-ones and stuff of why it's bad. Because ultimately, you know, you know something that I don't, right? And if your intention is genuine, to see me do better and stuff, right? Then the thing is that, okay, you're allowed to speak about the situation as long as it's going to be constructive, okay? Now, yeah, I would call you stupid, right, Brandon? I would call you stupid if you was paying $1,500 and then I'm over here and I got my own authority and I'm only paying $400, right? And I told you where to go. And I don't went through the whole process and stuff with you where you can go to get your authority and stuff cheaper, better, better, and more efficient. And then you sit there and you tell me, okay, no, I'm still gonna stay over here and pay this $1,500, right? After we done went through it and I showed you that my way, or it's more beneficial, more economically sound to come over here, and then I heard you out and I don't hear any kind of benefits and stuff of where it's gonna help your business progress or do anything and stuff efficiently on your side after totally hearing you out, right? And then totally hearing me out and stuff like that, and my way seems to be the better way, the more efficient way, and you continue to do it and stuff, yeah, then I'll call you stupid. That's why I say, okay, when I say, give me the one-on-ones, right, all of a sudden, what's that? Give me the one-on-ones. Give me the science. What's that? Oh, I don't. Because you're certainly speaking about, everybody can speak on every situation and stuff, right? But the thing is, when you start pulling their coattails and say, okay, well, give me the one-on-ones as to why this is going on the way it's going on, not from a personal standpoint and stuff about your feelings, right? Just talk about it from a business perspective. See, we as men don't do that. We as men don't do that and stuff. It's saying, well, the women are the ones that are emotional. No, the women aren't emotional, because the women are the ones securing the bag. You can't be securing the bag and stuff and have feelings. If anybody's in their feelings, it's the men. Because we talk about things and stuff, and that's all we do. We talk about things and stuff, but we're not implementing solutions and stuff to solve the problems that we go through as men. Let's see, Rooster, why that you put everything you got on your mom and daddy name? Wait a minute, hold up. What you saying? That's why you gotta put. Oh, that's why you gotta put. yeah. The credit, that credit's so jacked up and stuff. They gotta go over here and get. They gotta go over here and get a cosigner. They got to go over here and get a cosign and stuff, instead of saying, well, you know what? Let me own up to my bad habits and my responsibilities and stuff like that, and go over here and get my credit and stuff fixed. Pay some people back. You're going to borrow, they come up and they borrow money. And then they talking about, and like I said, a lot of that come from the men. A lot of that come from the men, because if I loan women money, then the line that they would hit me with and stuff is like, okay, well, yeah, you're gonna break me off, son, and stuff. No, I don't want you to break me off anything except that bread. That's it. That's why you're gonna sign this contract right here and stuff, and I'm gonna see you Friday. If you ain't seeing me Friday, come see me Monday. I got work for you. You can't come to me with sexual access. No, I get it. I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but see, here the thing though. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie about your business or hide your assets. You just got to make it. You just got to make it to a point to where they can't get it. That's all. You can keep everything in your name. You can keep everything in your name and stuff, but the thing is that they keep everything in their name. You're not gonna take nothing from a woman. You ain't about to take anything from a woman unless you got some contracts and stuff drawn up. You got some contracts and stuff drawn up and everything. I'm like, man, keep everything in your name. You ain't got to hide nothing. You ain't got to hide anything and stuff. What's yours is yours. You went out there and you work hard for it. You ain't got to put nothing in nobody's name and stuff except your own. The thing is that you just got to be straight up about what you have and say, man, look, ain't nobody getting it. And the thing is, if you already got it, that ain't nobody gonna get it, ain't nobody gonna get it. Plain and simple. You got cars, you got houses and all this stuff there. You went out there, you worked hard. Nobody else went out there and got that for you. Your mama, your daddy, nobody. They gave you the skill set necessary for you to go out there and go forth and be a producer. Now that you're a producer, you got to hide now? No. You got to hide now? No, we are men. We men. We don't hide nothing. The women ain't gonna hide nothing. Because you see, hoes are sloppy. Let's call it for what it is and stuff. Hoes are sloppy. That's how you know you a hoe. Hoes are sloppy. If you sloppy, you a hoe. That's all to it. Hoes are sloppy. So when you sloppy, what you got to do and stuff, you got to sit there and start hiding stuff. You got to start putting stuff in other people's names. And so now the very thing and stuff that's yours is going to be projected in somebody else's name, who can sit there and can do some funny stuff about things that actually belong to you. Right? It's your car, but because it's in their name and stuff, possession is 9/10 of the law. Now they're sitting over here doing some funny stuff with your stuff. which was yours from the beginning. How many situations and stuff we seen that millions of stuff put in other people's names? And then what happened? Those things and stuff get seized and stuff like that because you got other people out there doing foolish stuff. Now you done lost all that. Now you done lost all that money that you was trying to hide and stuff from other people from the beginning. When the thing is that you just got to be straight up about yours and say, look, nobody's getting it. Okay, our IRS statistics. Okay, I get it. IRS statistics. I mean, I get it, but I'm just saying. I mean, at the same time, the only thing that women, if we're gonna be honest and stuff, right, about if we're gonna be honest and stuff about money, then the thing is, what is it? What is the commonality and stuff that all women have debt? All right, we're talking about what's the most debt that women have. What's the most debt that women have? Because, like I said, yeah, right. If they're paying the IRS and stuff, but the thing is, they're not the ones in trouble. You can pay the IRS and stuff, but the thing is that the IRS are always cutting deals. The IRS is always cutting deals and stuff, man. In fact, they, let's keep it real. IRS is just nothing else but a system and stuff, just like social service, just like the child courts and all the other stuff there. What do you think they doing? Hey, they got to keep up a facade and stuff right from 9 to 5, but when they get off at 9 to 5, they moonlight and they're going right over there and stuff with those other women that got money, and they're always finding new ways and stuff, right, to take your money. Right, student loans, there you go. Student loans. But they're getting off work and stuff, and they're teaching women and stuff because, again, they have a sisterhood, right, of securing the bag, and they're teaching them, okay, look, this is what you have to do and stuff, right, to secure more money and stuff and let it go to work for you. The best CPAs out here and stuff are women. We already proved that. The best CPAs and stuff out here are women. The best ones and stuff that understand the tax laws and so on and so forth are the women. That's why if there's any kind of money and stuff that's owed to you in any kind of shape, form, or manner and stuff, it always comes from the women. They always know. They always know. So like I said, they get there, they come together and stuff like that. Yeah, they're going to be paying that for a little while, but the thing is that once they get their business set up, then, well, a lot of that money that was being allocated to the IRS and stuff is going back to them to go into their business, to go as hey, listen, I'm going to have to kill the feed. I'm going to have to kill the feed because I keep getting phone calls and stuff like that. So I guess I got business and stuff I got to take care of. So y'all stay tuned, right? Y'all stay tuned and stuff, because this conversation is not over. It's not over. I'm gonna go over here and get all this situation and stuff resolved about what's going on, why people gotta be calling me all of a sudden, even though I let them know that I was going live and I was needing about an hour and a half and stuff. So y'all give me a few hours, let me get my situations and stuff in order and everything, and we'll see if we can pick up with this conversation. So until then, gentlemen, brothers and sisters, this your man right here, the one and only, that beautiful Rhode Island Red Rooster, telling you as always, continue your research, fact-minded studies. Harness on your skills every day. Until next time we talk, next time we meet, be safe, be easy, and peace out.